Wet season on Arazoa. A time of prosperity, growth, and new life. The rivers are bountiful, swelling beyond their shores with endless fresh water. Plant life and vegetation are abundant, and vibrant, healthy green has taken hold of the forests and plains. It is the final month of this season, and soon to give way to dry. Weeks of endless rain have pelted down upon the earth, and in doing so, beckoned a small little life into a strange new world. A young Pachyrhinosaurus navigates the river's edge, stumbling over rocks and roots, searching for whatever she can. She has been alone from the start and has yet to even see another living creature. Nothing had been there to summon her from her egg but the light taps of rain on its shell. No beckoning huffs of an expectant mother, or the rumblings underfoot of many a herdmate. Her kind primarily nest and rear their young in the cold season, likely meaning she was conceived late in its life cycle. Whatever happened to the parents who might have protected her is uncertain, just as her fate is as well. But she is not a hatchling, having scraped by with whatever means possible up until this point. Soon she will enter early adolescence, and while this may grant her some immunity to a handful of dangers she has yet to meet, it will make her more of a target for others. She is as safe as a lone juvenile Pachyrhinosaurus can be. The rains summon fog to shield her from distant eyes, and with her voice not yet found, she is often quiet. This will serve her well in the meantime, until she might find others of her own. For now, her only comfort is a waterlogged bush and the rain that drew her from her egg, providing a place to rest, if only for a little while. A brief respite from the torrential downpours comes in the form of a sunny midday, glistening upon the emerald expanse of green hills. And while the ground is still slightly damp underfoot, many creatures seem grateful for the pause. A Daspletosaurus walks the border between open ground and tree line, eyes sharp and attentive. A sub-adult male, it is possible he is patrolling territory, but with the lack of broadcasting on his part and any sign of companions, most likely he is simply looking for a meal. Tropiognathes. A trio of them, scavenging more inland, are unlikely to be a meal the theropod can catch. Drawn in by the plentiful fish bolstered by their most migratory season, they are notorious busybodies. Generally, these sea-residing flying reptiles keep to the skies or find refuge on sea pillars, cliff sides, and along beaches. They are curious and inquisitive creatures that will examine and interact with almost any object they come across, especially things unknown to them. Unfortunately for our little female, that seems to include her. When fish and shellfish are scarce, Tropiognathes may sometimes mob abandoned terrestrial hatchlings or tiny prey. Though this is rare, as they are not as adept on the ground. Luckily for the young ceratopsian, she's a little too big to be a meal, and even at her age, the overgrown mass of bone on her face, called a nasal boss, can shatter fragile wing bones. Though not of her own kind, it seems these strange flying creatures will be no threat to her. The same cannot be said for the Daspletosaurus, that both she and the Tropiognathus seem painfully unaware of. However, it appears that he has also not noticed the herbivore. Her position on the hilltop and behind it sheltered her from view, and his focus remains locked onto the flyers now mingling atop a different hill. The alarm call goes out, consisting of bill clacking and loud vibrating vocalizations, his ambush failing before it has even begun. The little Pachyrhinosaurus does not understand what this means quite yet, and continues to play with rocks. When she does spot the imminent danger and the reactions of the flyers to it, she leaves her playthings to make a quick escape. Along with a coaxing warning call from the most colourful of the flock, she's lucky enough to disappear into the tree line before the predator can spot her. Rather curiously, one of the Tropiognathus seems to search the direction she had went. Her infant scales, which have yet to fully shed, do little to help camouflage her, but he is not here to do her harm, almost as if he is checking on her. As dusk draws closer, an interesting day comes to an end. The little herbivore retreats deeper into the trees, leaving her odd new friends to enjoy the last of the sunlight. Soon they will move on when harsh storms make it necessary. But despite their brief appearance in the hopefully long tale that would be her life, they had taught her a valuable lesson which she would carry on into her future. Other animals could be useful, spotting danger that she could not, and alerting her to the approaching threats. And whilst this is only the beginning in Glacier's journey, she too would leave a mark on others, in more ways than one.